Greetings, tube dwellers, and welcome back to Heart of the Swarm. Let's get down for some more TVT action, what do you say? Let's see what happens when I'm making them plays. I'll decide to Heat, the Terran player, and Gideosian, the Terran player. This is very obviously going to be from Replay. Spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Belshir Vestige, your host, Gideosian. And in the top left, the opponent, the oppressor, the enemy, Heat. Another TVT. Gee, I wonder what we'll see. Could it be a Banshee? Yeah, almost certainly. I think I am going to make you guys tired of Banshees by the time I'm done playing Terran. If it's any consolation, I have decided that in TVZ and TVP, I'm at least not going to open and go straight to Banshees the way I have been. I think in TVT that's going to stay my default. I'm going to open and go straight to Banshees every time. Against Zerg, though, I feel like Zerg have a lot of natural tools that get them very close to being able to defend Banshees, and the adjustments to their build required to fully defend Cloak Banshees and everything are kind of small. It feels like they're smaller adjustments than the other races. So I think I'm going to prefer like a meaty style with Zerg. I think I'm just going to go straight up to something like tanks or maybe Widow Mines and just put together a pretty macro-focused timing push. I don't feel comfortable doing the really quick 3cc the way a lot of pros do, but I think I'm going to move a little bit more towards that build in my TVZ. And then in my TVP, I don't know. I need to do some fact finding. I need to do some soul searching against them Protoss. I think it's going to be a barracks aggressive timing against Protoss pretty much every game. I think that's probably the build that I want to choose and then just iterate on and do over and over again. But I don't know. I need to play some more. I need to think some more. I have been doing Banshee. Honestly, it's been working fine. A lot of times the Banshee will get in and just do devastating damage to a Protoss player. Occasionally, though, they'll be totally ready for it, and it will do nearly none, like under 4 workers. That's happened a time or two now to me as well. And if that's the case, then it is a very costly deviation in my Terran build to go all the way over to Banshees. Boy, this gentleman, he's got some gas fast, too, and a factory to boot. Second gas going down. It looks like his factory is faster than mine. His second gas is faster than mine. It looks like his first gas might have been faster than mine. And apparently I'm still working out some of the kinks in exactly how I go straight to Banshees. This one is going to have a command center before factory even, so this looks like it's kind of late gas variation, where I'm focusing quite a bit on the macro here. The command center's already down and building, and oh, what is this? A starport with a factory floating over to make a tech lab. Who'd have guessed? God, this looks familiar. The barracks going to back up and build a reactor. It looks like he does have plenty of gas for this. I found this in my build a lot, that I really didn't put good use in the gas as fast as what I thought I would. You know, you shouldn't get this second gas, at least in my opinion, as quickly as what he's doing or as quickly as what I was doing shortly ago. And you shouldn't go crazy add-on happy with, reactor on the barracks and reactor the factory and reactor. Ah, look at me, I'm going reactors. Cloak and a Banshee, though, begins for Mr. Heat. Faster than mine can. My starport just started. And apparently in this build, I get the tech lab on the barracks before the starport's even ready to go down, and I just build the starport right on that tech lab. I'm only just now saturating the second gas in the command center. My second command center is now finished and upgrading into an orbital, so I wonder what this gentleman's follow-up is going to be. He's spending a lot of cash already. He's spending a reactor barracks, he's getting Hellions out of the factory, and then of course with the Banshee he's spinning the gas up decently. This does not look like he has an expansion planned anytime soon, so it looks like he wants to pressure following the Banshee up. He wants to go poke at my front while poking at the back, Either that or he wants to just group everything up and poke it at the front. All this poke-heavy play, it should mean action in the short term. Just a glance, we should be even, and we are. 25 to 25. Actually, I just now went up to 26, but he just went up to 26. So worker-wise, dead even. That should start to tip in my favor the second this lands, and I begin getting workers 2 at once. It will tip very slowly into my favor. His Hellions have arrived at my front door. 2 of them at once might make me think that he's got a reactor, but this is late enough that, oh, the Banshee's come in. The damage has begun. 3 kills, that is the 4th SCV, and the cloak is revealed right as soon as my Marines show up. I do have a scan, but with just that many Marines and no stutter stepping under it before the scan or no moving past it before the scan, I'm not going to be able to take it out. Now I'm building up there. I just am getting enough for a scan. As he moves in on my natural, he's going to move in with the Banshee too. I've got the energy for the scan. It looks like I'm trying to get an SCV on this Hellion. Oh, the scan. I am able to take out the Banshee in the main. He's got his forces kind of split up. It looks like this Hellion over here is doing work with the SCV repairing it. What a combo. What a pow. The Hellion remains alive. And he has another Banshee in the main mineral line doing damage, and now my Banshee's moved in on him. There's the 5th kill. Banshee on Banshee action. This is a bad game for workers. Finally, the front is cleaned up. I am left with very few Marines, though. If we check out our unit tab here, actually, I have 5. Where the hell do I have 5 Marines at, and why aren't they over here doing stuff? I actually have a Banshee idle, too. Got 3. There's 2 in the bunker. I actually need to pull Marines out of the bunker to even have enough to kill this Banshee. Right now, I don't. Oh, but I'm working on a Viking. That's beautiful. Meanwhile, other side of the map, my Banshee, 14 kills on a single Banshee. That leaves him ahead, though. It's 10 to 16. Heat well ahead. I should say well ahead with the single command center. There is no secondary command center here. Still, he does have a Widow Mine at his front, and he's got a Viking in the air. His money is getting out of hand. Here goes the command center. Okay. It looks like this has been a very intense micro right before the Viking shoots. The Banshee cloaks. He does have enough for a scan. Can I get the Banshee out of there? It looks like I just am going to kill the Widow Mine. That's cool. And I've got 2 Banshees. Oh, and this one dodged just enough. He does have another scan, but there are 2 Banshees going to work on his mineral line. There's a lot of work being done. Even going to get a refinery on fire. My God. That first Banshee, I didn't see the total. I guess I could subtract here. This just got 11. Workers killed. I've killed 28. So that last one killed like 17 workers. Christ almighty. And here they are just, they're dying and dying and dying. Oh, there's so many workers dying. He is down to 2. What a rough spot. He canceled the second command center because he's going to need to use that money to produce anything, to produce stuff. And now he's so low on the stuff that I can just take his Marines out directly. My God, he's got almost nothing. He does have a Viking. He's finally going to push the Banshee out. It doesn't have enough for a cloak, so he doesn't even need a scan to do so. And he's got 2 Widow Mines, though one's low enough that if it tried to burrow anywhere in my vision, I'd probably be able to kill it before it got down. And that's his defense. Now he's going to try to build up SCVs. And he's going to try to get back into this, but oh, we see my worker count. It's coming back into play quick. I've got a Viking, and I've even finally got my engineering bay up, so it looks like I'm going to start deploying turrets. My God, if I could have just used a scan earlier and got those turrets out in time. A world of difference. Oh, and look at the timing. Jesus, he's coming right back in for it. I'm close to a scan. Oh, I don't have a scan. Oh my God, I'm not saving a scan. What? What are you doing, Guru? Oh, man. And I just got the scan. Came out of this one. 5 energy passed. 2 Vikings that should be enough, but it's not going to be because they weren't both close enough. So we're going to see a total of 6 kills before that Banshee finally comes close enough to a missile turret to be detected and picked off by the Vikings. Jesus. The workers that have died in this match. 29 to 33. Oh, man. More than 60 workers filling graves after this little civil war, this little bout between like humans. The food count shows everything about that. 60 to 25. he's low on workers, and that translates to a trickle-down effect across all the rest of his base. No workers means no production. He is producing 2 Marines right now with his 9 worker income. Just now putting a missile turret up too, which is probably wise given the way this match has gone so far. Was I able to salvage that other Banshee? I actually don't know. Oh, I was! Look at this! I honestly think I forgot about it too. I recall not having ever came back to that. There it is! He's still even on a hotkey. But there the Banshee is. That should totally be with this push. And it looks like I want to get aggressive. I'm going to do something tricky here, apparently. I'm going to put the Hellions on the high ground and then push up to the front with just Marines and Vikings. My Widow Mine does get burrowed, so that gives me a little bit of a defensible position here at the front. And oh my god, I lose the medevac that drops them. But the Hellions are picking away at his mineral line right now. He's not responding to it. Meanwhile, I'm killing his production off on the back end. Oh, and a Widow Mine goes off from him. My Vikings get smoked in the front. But I've still got just enough of a Marine count, and now a Widow Mine from me smokes his Marine count. And this is looking grim. Heat's going to land the Vikings. He's going to make a last stand. The workers are needed. Honestly, they're needed for repairs, if not to attack directly. But there is too much for the Guru. And the face smashery. Well, it happens. Oof! Another good Widow Mine hit. Doesn't matter, though. The GG comes out. And another TVT hits the record books. As you guys saw, that was a gold on gold. So, surprisingly close and even-paced match. And we can see here some of the ending results. Army value tells a lot, especially in the end. It tells a lot about how the worker harass goes. However, workers active, normally I just go straight to resource collection rate, because what is the workers active tab, you know? Whatever. Well, it shows you Banshee harass real clearly. It started for him first, so my workers active started plummeting first, and then it started for me, so his started plummeting. And mine ended up being a bit more effective, and so his bottomed out a lot lower. And then with the second base, mine climbed faster. So there you have it, the story of another TVT. Really hope to be getting a promotion. Platinum would be awesome. I would jump for joy. I'd jump out of my seat for that. And just the chance of seeing diamonds in games more regularly. Would love to show me losing close, you know, begrudging matches. Or winning them. Winning them would be even better. But, I don't know, I like the losses. In a way. You can garner a lot of learning from losses. Unless it's just silly, which happens too. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.